everyone! Today we're going to be talking about the Razer Onza Special Tournament Edition controller. Mass Effect 3 Collector's Edition. I just want to start out by saying it's an excellent controller, especially for someone with big hands like me. Feels great, man. Anyway, this is a pretty awesome controller. It feels really nice in your hand, and it has a nice curvature here. Oh yeah. I like how big the triggers are. And you might notice you have extra shoulder buttons up here. And actually, it has a feature where you can set those two controller buttons. See if you can get a view there in the reflection. You can set each controller button to duplicate another face button or a trigger. Which is actually pretty handy in Skyrim because, you know, if you're trying to jump around catching a lightning bug and you have to use this to control the camera, but then you have to take it off to hit the jump button and the A button. Or you can hit the jump button and the A button up here and still have control of the camera. I also really like the D-pad here. Each D-pad is an individual button, which actually helps because I use this also as my PC controller, and it's really great for emulators. I also really like the smooth matte finish, and you can kind of see the carbon fiber texture on here, and the N7 logo since it's, you know, the Mass Effect 3 Special Edition. And the carbon fiber texture even has, or the carbon fiber even has kind of a texture to it. Focus, focus. Another thing I really like about it is, I don't know how well you can see that, but the cord for it is actually braided. It's not just a flimsy cord, and it's actually pretty stiff. It's a pretty stiff cord and pretty resilient. It's a really well-made controller. Another thing, I actually do like the start and back buttons down here, and I've noticed that I've used it so much whenever I use the other Xbox controller. I actually, you know, the start button is up here, but I'll actually find myself reaching down here for the start button. Anyway, since this was a nice collector's edition, let's talk a little bit about the box. We got, it says here that the buttons are backlit, which is actually pretty awesome. Got precision D-pad for dead-on accuracy. Super long 15-foot cable, and actually that is pretty nice because our TV it's like just far enough away from the couch to where the other wired controller doesn't really quite fit. I'm Commander Shepard. This is my favorite controller on the Xbox. Anyway, this also comes with a special code for some swag for the Mass Effect 3 game for the Xbox 360. Let's open her up. See what else comes with this. Let's see if I can actually open up while looking through the viewfinder here. So we got the nice little case here for the controller. Let's lift that up. We got this plastic thing making lots of noise. And this is pretty cool. It's like an envelope. It's like you've been invited to a club. I don't know if you can read that. That's upside down. That's why you can't read it. For gamers, by gamers. www.razerzone.com. Anyway, let's take a look at after I bump the camera. No, I ripped it! Oops. Let's take a look what we got in here. Welcome to the cult. Hey, it's better lighting. Welcome to the cult of Razer. Rawr. Let's see what else we got in here. Quick start guide. Got showing you the features. It's an interesting shape. It's got like little notches cut out here. Shows you where all the buttons are, what they do. Here's how you plug it in. And this is great since it's an actual licensed controller by Microsoft. It's fully compatible with both the Xbox 360 and makes an excellent PC controller. And here's how you set up the extra shoulder buttons here. And, oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned that. The sticks themselves have these nice little torque things, so you can adjust the tightness or looseness of the controllers. And actually, I kind of like my controllers a little bit looser than what the Xbox comes by default, and really allows for some really quick movements and stuff. It's really nice. Anyway, back to the booklet here. What else we got? We got everything that I said, only in like 50 different languages. Alright. Got some cool stickers. I have to find something to put those on. We got a nice little certificate of authenticity or something here. Gives you some websites. We got a code. This is the code thing for the yeah, I can't show you the code. I've been lazy and I haven't used it yet. Does the code expire? Does the code expire? Where is it? There we go. Focus. There we go. Oh, it expires December 31st. I got a couple months. And then we got, here's some FCC requirements and patent numbers. Alright. That's about it. Ooh, actually I want to show you with the buttons lit up here. Bam! Sudden lighting change! So yeah, here's the backlit buttons. It's pretty awesome. Kind of see the letters underneath them. Interesting font. Turn it towards the light a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Bam! Another sudden lighting change! Alrighty, so here I'm going to demonstrate the power of the extra shoulder buttons. For instance, I have this as jump. I apologize for recording the screen, but this is for effect. And this is grab. So, I can still hold on to the stick and be able to jump and grab! Jump and grab! Okay, got it. This one I don't need to, but I can still chase because I'm still holding onto the stick. And I'm doing this through the viewfinder, so it's a little difficult. And I can... Oh, he's running away! He's running away! Grab it! So yeah, that's the extra functionality of the two extra shoulder buttons. It's pretty nice. So in order to do that, you have these handy buttons right here, and then you click one, and it'll show you which one it is. And that is the A button. And the left side is Y. So, how does the Razer Onza hold up against the original Xbox 360 controller? Well, for one, it's got an awesome finish. This one just has a star sticker. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, check out these face buttons. They give a nice click when you hit them, and it's really hard to tell, but they don't really have very much movement to them. So they're called quick action buttons. So it's pretty nice. I mean, you can see how thick these buttons are, and look how far you have to push them. It doesn't look like much on screen, but once you get used to this other controller, it actually makes a lot of difference. Another thing is the triggers. This one has a nice elongated tail on it to hold more of your finger, and this one is a little bit more stiff and isn't quite as comfortable. I'd have to say that this is one of the best birthday gifts that I've had in a long time. And if you're interested, then go ahead and check out the website. I'll leave a link in my description. And is it a better controller than the original Xbox 360 controller? Yeah, I'd have to say so. I do have to say my favorite part about the Mass Effect 3 Collector's Edition Razer Onza controller is that you can't play Mass Effect 3 on the PC with this controller, because Mass Effect 3 on the PC doesn't have controller support.